this is Queen of Vibe. Hey there, Virgo, and welcome to your February 2020 love reading with Queen of Vibes Tarot. I want to welcome you to my channel, whether it's your first time or you are a return viewer or subscriber. Thank you for joining me, and hopefully this message will be helpful to you in some way, okay? This is for Virgo Sun, Moon, Rising sign, or for those of you who are cross-watching and in a relationship with a Virgo, okay? So this is a love reading. It's for my couples and or my singles, okay? So if there's a message for you, it will resonate. Also, don't worry about the timing of the video. Whenever you watch this video, if the message is ringing through to you and it sounds like your situation, then that is what it is. This is energy we're reading, so it is what it is, okay? And if it doesn't resonate, make sure to check out your moon sign or your rising sign for more information. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. This is your love reading. So first, we've got here the Knight of Swords, okay? So things may be changing suddenly for you. Someone may be coming in with some sort of message for you, okay? We've got the Two of Cups, okay? So this could be definitely about love or a relationship or friendship. We've got the Four of Cups, which means that, for some of you, this may be a discussion about the state of a relationship, where things are going. Somebody wants a new beginning. Somebody wants more passion. This could be you, or it could be the energy of the person that you're dealing with. Some of you, though, you're not going to hear what you want to hear with this Page of Swords in the reverse. I'm sorry, the Page of Wands in the reverse. Some of you may be dealing with a younger fire sign or with an air sign, okay? So right now, for those of you who are single, I feel like you have a few offers on the table or a few people coming towards you. I also feel like you're evaluating the state of your love life and looking back at some of your relationships, whether they were long-term or short-term, and just looking at, where you might have gotten passion that you were looking for, or like either you got the friendship and the connection, but not necessarily the passion. You were either always dealing with people who were maybe a little bit immature, maybe even a little bit manipulative. For those of you who are in a relationship, like I said, I feel like things are changing. I think that currently you may not be satisfied with things, but you have a bond. You recognize that there's a bond. You recognize that there's a friendship or a commitment at the very least, but there's no passion. And you want passion, okay? So let me go ahead and let's clarify what is going on here for Virgo. Okay. So with the Knight of Swords, we have, yes, the Ace of Swords. With the Two of Cups, we've got the Eight of Cups. With the Four of Cups, we've got the Magician. With the Ace of Wands, we've got the Three of Wands. And then with the Page of Wands in reverse, yeah, we've got the Three of Swords. So some of you, you're going to move away. For those of you who are in a relationship, you're going to move away from this situation because it's basically breaking your heart. You are not happy. You're not satisfied with the things are. You're going to honestly communicate to this, because for Virgos, for you, right now you're stepping into your power. You're stepping into your nature, your true Virgo nature, okay? You may be dealing with another Virgo, or maybe you're dealing with a Gemini, but you're going to be honest about the fact that you can no longer accept less than what you feel like you desire, okay? You've got the Eight of Cups, so some of you are definitely with the Ace of Swords and the Eight of Cups, you're moving away from something because you want to see what else is out there. You want to see what else is out there, and you feel like you've suffered long enough. Whatever you discuss, for those of you who are having a discussion, or maybe your partner is going to come to you and tell you something, you're really not going to appreciate hearing it, and it's really going to make you decide that, big picture is that you want what you want. The heart wants what the heart wants. And the situation that you're in now, where it may be that you have a union or that you may have a good friendship, you're not getting that passion. You're not satisfied. You feel like you are taken for granted, or some of you may have taken someone else for granted. So now it's almost like, well, can we keep doing this? No, I don't want to keep doing this. And it's like, it's almost going to happen suddenly. It's like, you're just going to wake up one day like, let's be truthful. Let's be honest, finally. Because with me keeping in mind, the Virgo readings for the past 2 years, there's always been this level of just not really being honest, and you keep trying to make something work that hasn't been working. For those of you who are single, you are going to change your approach to love relationships. You're going to change your approach when it comes to dating. You're going to change your approach when it comes to the kind of relationships that you want. I think some of you are definitely seeing the bigger picture after a heartbreak. Some of you might just be coming out of a relationship. Some of you are kind of looking back towards somebody from the past, not necessarily for them to come back. They may try to come back to you, but I think it's more for you to just learn, a lesson. Like, what was the lesson? What was the point of me going through all of that heartache and pain? Okay. So I think that's where my single Virgos are at right now. You're really just contemplating, yeah, here goes the past. You're looking back to a relationship that's over, okay, something that ended, or for some of you, a relationship that you had with a Scorpio. All right, so let's go ahead and get one more layer to this. Okay. So I have one more layer for my Scorpios. I mean, my Virgos. Yeah, some of you definitely must have been dealing with a Scorpio. So on top of that, we've got the Page of Swords in the reverse, the Chariot, the Queen of Cups, the Three of Wands with the Nine of Cups, and the Hanged Man with the Three of Swords. So, some of you may have been dealing with a Pisces. And if you were dealing with a Pisces, this Pisces said something that really, really hurt you. This Pisces either cut you off, or maybe vice versa. Like I said, it's a general reading, so this energy can go back and forth. So for those of you who are looking back to the past, or a person from the past, I feel like you might have possibly thought that you could have had a new beginning, or you could have had something with this person, and this person communicated something to you or reacted to you in a way that totally just like almost ripped your heart out. All right, I feel like that's a specific message. But at the end of the day, even though the communication with this person was hurtful, okay, and if it's not a Pisces, then it could just be someone who is very romantic, or someone, if the person's not romantic and like idealistic about love, it's like this person may be on the fence about you. But for some of you, you're looking at this person as wish fulfillment. You're looking at this person as the person that you're going to manifest your love with, a relationship with. And that's the direction that you're going in. But you're not sure how to go about it, okay, right now. So I feel like for some of you, you have multiple people. You have one person that you are ending things with, and you've been honest and communicated that. And then you have another person who you're going to have to salvage communication with. But for you, that's your mission, because you really feel like either you want to apologize to this person, you want to make things right with this person, or you just really feel like this is where you want to be. This is where your love is. Right now, you were in a situation that was unfulfilling, not what you wanted, feeling like you were taken for granted, and you're going to move away from that. And your challenge now is to figure out how to patch up communication with this person. For some of you, it was a third party situation, and the other person kind of just excommunicated themselves. They're just like, I don't want to be a part of this. Some of you may have cut this person out, and now you're like, oh my God, that's actually who I want to be with. And you're going to have to go back now and get that person. Some of you are just leaving a relationship, and you're going to go towards someone. Could be a water sign, could be a Pisces, could be just someone who's very emotional, but someone who's balanced emotionally, and somebody that you really feel can make you happy. It's just that the communication with this person is terrible. Okay, so Virgo, you're going to have to work on that communication, okay? I meant to do this in the beginning of the reading, but this is fine. Let's go ahead and I'm going to pull an oracle. Okay, well, it pulled itself. A message from the Romance Angel Oracle. Let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. So, for those of you who are worried about the communication, don't overthink it, okay? I think just to get this person to communicate with you is what you need to focus on. Don't worry about trying to manage things, lead things. Don't worry about how things are going to turn out. Are they going to work in your favor? Like, all you can worry about right now is to even get this person to talk to you. At the bottom of the deck, we have love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. I was pulled to read that, and that card actually flew out when I was doing the pre-shuffle. So I feel like that message was for you, Virgo. Love yourself first. Stop putting so much effort into worrying about what somebody else wants or somebody else is thinking or how to make them feel better. And in the meantime, you're kind of sacrificing your own happiness to the point where now, you know, some of you are in a situation where you absolutely have to salvage something else because you realize that's where you really want it to be. And I mean, some people are lucky enough just to meet multiple people that they have amazing connections with. And, you know, sometimes you've got to choose and then you try to make a choice and then you realize that your heart or your passion is really somewhere else. You realize that maybe you had a friendship with a person, but you don't necessarily have that chemistry or that spark. You realize you don't have that happiness. You know, your happiness is somewhere else. Others of you, you're just going to create relationships that are more balanced, and that are more emotionally satisfying for you. Some of you may be dealing with a Cancer, okay? Some of you may be either returning to a Cancer, you know, or there's a Cancer that's trying to get back with you because it is Mercury retrograde going on soon. So all types of exes and revisitations from the past are going to be happening, so be on the lookout for that. Because if the communication feels off, guys, let it go. That's if we learned anything from Mercury retrograde, when something is looking sideways and wonky, just let it go. Let it be. Let it lay. Don't try to force anything. All right, Virgo, so that has been your reading for February. If this was helpful in any way, if this resonated with you, let me know in the comments, guys. Make sure to like the video. Make sure you subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss content. If you are in a relationship, go ahead and check out the relationship reading. All right, guys, and I will see you guys at the next reading. Bye, Virgo.